Hi guys, so today I did a really pretty mauve purple smoky eye look, and if you want to see how to get this look, then please keep watching. Okay guys, so here I'm going in with my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, and I'm just rubbing that along my eyelids. Then I'm taking my Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar and going in on my eyelids with the shade Nugget. And then I'm just going in my crease with the shade Peanut Butter. And I don't really have too much of a crease, so I just try to just kind of like form my own crease and just put as much product there as I can to make it look like I have a crease. I'm just rubbing it in. Then I'm going in with the shade Truffled, the slightly darker shade. It's a more chocolatey brown shade, and I'm just going in my crease once again. Just going in there. And you can see I'm just making very light rainbow motions. Then I'm going in with Nugget again on my eyelid. Just making sure I have enough of that shade on there. Just packing it on. Packing it on. Yep, and then I'm just, with my blending brush, I'm just blending it out. Blending. Doing a lot of blending, and it's very important that you blend as much as you can, so you take away all of the excess product that may have fallen out, and so that so it's not blotchy. Then I'm going in with my Carly Bybel palette, and it's a very left-hand corner shade. I'm just going that, and I'm just putting that onto my eyelids. And then I'm going in with my Makeup Revolution Salvation palette in that really pretty purple shade. And I will admit that shade was very hard to pack on my lid, so I had to use a lot of product, but that's okay. And then I'm just blending it out some more. Blending. And I'm going in again with my Makeup Revolution palette in the shade Black. Just blending it out. Then I'm going in with my Semi-Sweet Too Faced Chocolate Bar once again in the shade Coconut Cream. And I'm just putting that onto my eyelids. I'm going back in the very edge of my, and then I'm going into my, not my waterline, but right on my bottom lash line, just very carefully using that as eyeliner. And I do stutter a bit, so if I am stuttering, that's just what I do. So, okay. And then I'm sorry I forgot to hold it up, but then I'm going in with my Physicians Formula Natural Nude, and it's a lighter palette actually, and I like to use it on my lids as well. There we go. And I'm also putting the light pink shade in my inner corners to brighten up my eyes. I'm taking my Better Than Sex Too Faced mascara. This is my favorite mascara of all time, and I love it. It's extremely voluminous, and I wear it all the time. Then I'm going in back with my Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar in the shade Licorice, and I'm just kind of, oh yeah. And it is good to line your eyes before mascara, and I was not going to, but I thought it would look better, so after I put the mascara on, then I just put some of the black eyeshadow shade as eyeliner on my top lids. And I'm just applying more mascara here. And then I'm using my e.l.f. primer, just rubbing it on my face. And then I'm taking here my CoverGirl SPF 20 in the shade Soft Honey. And I'm using my Beauty Blender sponge, and I got it a bit wet, and I'm just blending that into my skin. And I find that using the sponge, even for the foundation, gives beautiful coverage as opposed to using a brush for my skin at least. And I'm just blending it in, doing a lot of blending all the way into my skin. Everywhere. There we go. A lot of blending. And I'm just filming. I just took I kept a lot of the blending footage in here so you guys can see. And then I'm taking my Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and I'm just putting it in my T-zone, as you can see here. And then I'm going to take my Beauty Blender once again and just blend that all in. Very carefully under my eyes, and all the way up to my ears. Just kind of patting my skin. I'm not really rubbing it, I'm just like patting it into my skin. And that gives beautiful full coverage. There we go. Then I went in and I actually ended up putting some more concealer back under my eyes. So sometimes I get really dark circles under there, so I try to brighten up my eyes with concealer as much as I can. I'm just going in there. And then I like to put some concealer under my eyebrows as well to kind of brighten it up. Something I like to do. I don't like to put too much though. And then I am taking my NYX finishing, Then I'm taking my NYX finishing HD powder, and I'm just baking that under my eyes, and this prevents creasing under your eyes. And then I'm taking my Too Faced powder, my Too Faced Cocoa Powder Foundation in the shade Light, and I'm just putting that all over my face, just so that everything just looks put in there and smooth. And then I'm taking my Too Faced Deep Matte Bronzer in the shade Intense Medium. Now I do think that the shade may be slightly dark for my skin, so I'm on a quest to get a different lighter bronze shade. But I really do like this bronzer a lot, like when I'm more tan. And I'm just putting it under my cheekbones. And I really like to put bronzer along my jawline as well. I love that. I really love the definition and the look that it gets. So it's right under my jaw. There we go. And I put a lot under there. Like, I love it. Okay. I'm just putting it along my forehead. And you don't want to put too much of your too, because then you can get like a real orangey look, depending on the shade of bronzer, of course. But you want to make sure that it's very well blended, especially on your forehead. I'm just going in more of my cheekbones. And then I'm just taking some more of my Too Faced Cocoa Powder Foundation, and I just blended the bronzer. And then I took some of my Essence Blush. It's a really, really pretty shade. I'm just putting it along my cheekbones. And the blush is in the shade 20, Baby Doll. And depending on how red or pink you like your cheeks, then you just apply as much as you want, or as less as you want. Then I'm taking my Physicians Formula Natural Nude Highlighting Palette in the shade Light Pink. And I'm applying it along my cheekbone. And the shades don't have a name, but it's just the light pink one, like right towards the right. And I'm applying that along my cheekbone area. And then I am taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Eyebrow Gel in the shade Medium Brown, and I'm just applying that on my eyebrows. And it kind of depends. I'll usually apply it on my eyebrows either before I put on eyeshadow or after I'm finished with my entire face. It just kind of depends what I'm feeling then. And also, funny story, when I was about 2 years ago, I got a concussion, and it kind of chopped off like half of, well, I mean, I don't want to say chopped off, but I got a huge cut on my left eyebrow, and I had to get stitches on it, and like half of my eyebrow never grew back. So on my left eyebrow, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm trying to draw it in as best as I can, but I have like half of an eyebrow there that I have to draw in all the time. And then I'm taking my Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Palette once again and going in with the coconut cream. And I usually like to apply this with my fingers, just right under my eyebrow, just to give it just more of a highlight up there. Just very little bit. And then I am taking my Revlon Color Stay Mauve lip liner, and I'm just lining it along my lips. And it's in the shade Mauve, as I said. And I'm just lining it all along my lips. This part I find pretty difficult sometimes. You just have to really concentrate. And I'm just filling in my lips with it. Filling it all the way in, top and bottom lip. Then I'm going in with my NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Eclair. And it's like a really pretty pale pink shade. And I'm just applying that over the lip liner that I put on my lips. And the lip liner gives it a really nice base for the gloss to set on. And I'm just blending my eyes more because it was a little bit blotchy, so I just ended up blending it more. And now I am doing my hair. So I'm brushing it, and I wanted to do like a cute back hairstyle. And that's it, guys. Thank you.